Hello once again and welcome back to my motivational corner, Shadows of My Scars, with me, Linda Waramaponyane. I'm coming to you all the way from Midrand in South Africa, Johannesburg. Today I want to speak about one of the other most sensitive topics, if I should say, or rather I want to speak about one topic that most people would not want to talk about, and that's the topic of suicide. I want to speak to people right now who are saying, I want to end my life. And allow me to say to you, suicide is not the way out. In most cases, when people are overwhelmed by whatever that they're going through, could be depression, could be stress, unemployment, a disease, a marriage that's not working, and so on and so on. People think the best way or the quickest way out is to kill themselves. That's nothing but a decision that will leave those that are behind with wounds and tears that are not recoverable. Some of them will remain wondering, what is it that I did? Some of them will also remain wondering, how did I contribute to the situation that my loved one ended up in? I want to speak to someone today who says, I want to end my life. Suicide is not your answer. Suicide is not the solution. Suicide is not the way out. The way out of what you are going through is seeking help and finding someone that will be able to be there for you, that will be able to listen to you with whatever it is that you are going through. Suicide might look like a permanent solution for you, but it's actually the beginning of pain for those that you are going to leave behind. Your children, your wife, your daughter, your son, your father, your mother, whoever that is close to you will be left with a lot of pain that cannot be recovered. If it is recovered, but it will leave them with a lot of scars and a hole in their souls where you are the cause for it. My brother, my sister, don't commit suicide. My mother, my father, you don't have to take your life. You don't have to take that as a solution to whatever that you are going through. You have been called for far too greater things than thinking of taking the quickest way out, than thinking of taking a way out through suicide. Suicide is not the solution to what you are going through. There are far better solutions that you can go to, other than thinking of killing yourself. Don't do it. Don't take those pills. You don't have to do it. You don't have to take your life. There are better things that you are called for, and there are bigger things, a purpose that you are called for. I know that right now you might not see it. I know that right now the light might not be on at the end of the tunnel, but suicide is not the way out. Suicide is not the solution to what you are going through. I want you to think about it. I want you to seek help. Pick up that phone. Call a friend. Call a cousin. Call your mother. You don't have to do it. You don't have to take your life. There is a lot that God has deposited in your life, other than you killing yourself and taking your life. Don't cut your life short. The world is waiting for an answer that you are. The world is waiting for a solution that you have in your hand. The world is waiting for a solution that you are pregnant with. You might not see it now because suicide is overwhelming you. Depression is overwhelming you. Pain is overwhelming you. But suicide is not the way out. Don't kill yourself. Don't take your own life. Your life does not belong to you. Your life belongs to the one who created you. You therefore have got no right to take it. I stand here as someone who once wanted to take her own life. I know what it is to sit and think, this is the solution. And every day I look at how my life turned out. I think, would people hear the voice that is speaking to them today had I taken my life? Would people find hope and refuge and a reason to live if I had taken this voice and this life away from the face of the earth? Therefore, I want to say to you, suicide is not the decision. Suicide is not the best solution to what you are going through. Your family still needs you. Your mother still needs you. Your siblings still needs you. There are so many people that are still looking up to you, that are still hoping to see and discover and also draw inspiration from you. And what you need to do is to just fight this ill and to fight the social ill that you are going through right now. My brother, my sister, my mother, my father, suicide is not the decision. Whatever you're going through is not bigger than what life has ahead for you. Your destiny is bigger than what you are going through now. Your current situation has got nothing to do with where you are going. Your current situation does not have to stop where you are going. It does not have to limit where you are going. Suicide is not the way out. Suicide is not your solution. Suicide is nothing but a selfish decision that seem like it's going to benefit you, but it's actually going to leave a lot of people in pain. There are a lot of resources that are available that can help you. Pastors are available to help you. Social workers are available to help you. Psychologists, lay Christian counselors are available to help you. Seek help instead of seeking your refuge or a great and a quick escape in suicide. Suicide cannot defeat you. Suicide cannot steal your future. Suicide does not have to take you from your family. Suicide does not have to take you from your wife. Suicide does not have to steal you from your children. That selfish disease and those selfish thoughts that are saying to you, take your life, I silence them. I tell them right now that they've got nothing against what God has got planned for you. There are far bigger things that are ahead of you. There is a greater future ahead of you. There are better plans ahead of you. There's a bigger purpose ahead of you. There are greater things ahead of you. Think about those things. Meditate on those things and not the challenges that you are going through now. Those challenges are nothing but a temporary situation that you are going through. And I can assure you right now, no challenge does not have an expiry date. Every single challenge that we have has an expiry date. Nothing you are going through now is not going to come to a day where it says, today it's the end. Every single season in our lives does have its own turn of coming. Winter has its turn of coming in. Summer has its turn of coming in. Autumn has its turn of coming in. Spring has its turn of coming in. And every season when it comes, please don't die in that situation. Don't die in that season. Don't allow your life to end in that particular season. That season is nothing but a preparation of your next season. It's nothing but a preparation of a new dimension you are going into. You don't have to die in the previous dimension. You don't have to die in the previous season. Now, my brother, listen to me, my sister, my mother. Don't take your life. You don't have to kill yourself. It's not the solution. The solution is for you to seek help. The solution is for you to believe in that which you are called for. You are called to be a mother. You are called to be a father. You are called to be a wife, a brother, a sibling. And I want you to live knowing and remember that every day. And with that said, I want to say to you, you have a reason to be alive. Thank you so much for joining us once again on Shadows of My Scars. And until next time, ciao.